Good evening, Empire Oaks students. Thank you so much for joining me for Sunday Stories. So for the month of September, we are reading stories about responsibility. And this one this evening is called What If Everybody Did That? And this is by Eileen Javernick and illustrated by Colleen Madden. When we went to the zoo, I fed just a little of my popcorn to the bear. The zookeeper waved his broom and said, "What if everybody did that?" I'll hold the pictures up a little bit longer each time because you can see what the boy in the story is doing on this side, and then what if everybody did that, and see what's happening on this side. I just wanted to see how fast the grocery cart would go. It went faster than I expected. When the manager stopped me, she said, "What if everybody did that?" On the way to visit Grandma and Grandpa in Kansas, I dropped just one soda can out the window. The patrolman who pulled us over said, "What if everybody did that?" You can always pause the video too while you're watching if you want to look a little bit longer at the pictures. At Uncle William's wedding, I took just a little lick of the frosting from the fancy cake. The lady behind the table glared at me over her glasses and said, "What if everybody did that?" What do you think, Rocky? Huh? What if everybody took a lick out of the cake? I told the babysitter that I took a bath just once a year, and she shooed me into the bathroom and said, "What if everybody did that?" Ooh. During story time, I had something important to say. I just couldn't wait till the end of the story. The librarian put her finger to her lips and said, "Shh, what if everybody did that?" Look at all these kids yelling while she's trying to read. "I gotta go potty. Why can't we read one of those other books? I've already heard this one. My mom said recycling's a good thing, and something in my house. I'm so hungry. How much do you weigh? I can touch my toes, see?" While we sat in the car waiting for Dad, I honked the horn. I just honked a few times, but Mr. Thompson came to his door. He shook his head and said, "What if everybody did that?" Beep, 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 honk, honk. At the swimming pool, I just splashed a little. The lifeguard blew his whistle and said, "What if everybody did that?" Look at that. There's no water left in the pool. What do you think, Rocky? Huh? What do you think? On the bus, I just stood up to see the fire truck. Mr. Gearshift glared at me in the rearview mirror and said, "What if everybody did that?" Look at these guys. Sit down, sit down. Yeah. Just once, I didn't hang my coat on the rack at school. Miss Sanders made me pick it up and said, "What if everybody did that?" This big pile of coats. All right. You gonna lay down? You wanna lay down? You wanna lay in my lap? No. At recess, I threw just one snowball at Sammy. Mr. Walters saw me. Then he sent me to stand by the wall and said, "What if everybody did that?" Oh man, look at all the snowballs. We wouldn't have that problem here. When we went out for dinner, I just shot one straw wrapper. The waitress stopped taking our orders and looked straight at me and said, "What if everybody did that?" At the whole restaurant. Oh, hello. Oh, okay. I'm gonna set it there. After the football game, I just ran on the field to get the quarterback's autograph. The official waved his arms and said, "What if everybody did that?" Everyone running onto the field. When I came home, I gave my mom a hug. What if everybody did that? Everybody should. All right. So a great story to get us to think about making responsible choices and being thoughtful to others, thinking about what we do and thinking about the potential consequences of our actions. So I hope you enjoyed this story this evening. I hope that you have a wonderful week and sweet dreams.